So I'm gonna open this mail in front of the old Limelight nightclub. I have no idea what this is. Hey, what's up? So this is like an official intro to consistently bringing some videos back. I took kind of a break for a month. I haven't really consistently uploaded for a month. So I'm walking around after picking up my mail. I'm thinking, oh, where's a good place I could video an intro? What better place than in front of the Limelight? For those that don't know about the Limelight, it's like really famous club in the 90s. They made a movie about this place called Party Monster, that whole era. I got to party here a little bit right at the very end in the late 90s. Some raves, some hip hop shows. Yeah, obviously before this was a club, it was a church. I don't have the exact years, the timeline of the years it transitioned, but yeah, this is the Limelight. Actually, you know what's funny? Now that I'm thinking about it, remember one time I went to a party here and I tried either sneaking in through the back door, and I remember the security guard, he kind of like grabbed me. I remember that. But yeah, this is kind of a crazy place. So as far as the roof goes, you could see there's an ouch tag. It's definitely an original. He was a Staten Island raider. He passed away. But the structure itself is really, I mean, it's timeless in a way. But so I think I'm gonna open this mail I got. So this box came in the mail. I have it upside down because I didn't block out the address where it came from, but it came from California. They paid a decent amount of money to ship it. I have no idea what it is. And yeah, that was kind of the purpose I wanted to do with these mail opening videos. It's a random canvas I found on the street. Maybe it belongs to this homeless guy. I mean, this is pretty cool. So I'm assuming this canvas belongs to this homeless guy. He's probably nearby. He's got another piece of art in his bag. I don't want to mess with his stuff too much, but if you were to really stretch this on a frame, this would be pretty cool. Got some graffiti over here. Okay, mystery color. It's kind of cool. So this is what this guy sent me. I don't know in the box if he's gonna have any information of who he is. Oh wow, there's a lot of zines. There's a lot of zines and a lot of stickers. Thank you. I haven't even looked at this guy's name yet. I don't know who this is from. Oh, this is really crazy. Oh, I love black and white zines. This is dope. Wow. How you doing?
Another day, huh?
Yeah. Hey, is that your canvas over there?
Yeah.
That's cool. I just got some mail. I'm opening my mail. Seeing what I got.
I bet you didn't know that was my canvas, did you?
Well, I saw you got covered in paint, and I knew some guy over here. He's a painting man, so.
Well, you know, it's a pretty crazy city here. There's a bunch of shitbag thieves.
Yeah, I'm covered in paint also, but I don't paint. I'm just, this is my, they're on some clothes. Just want to check. This mail came from California. I have no idea who it's from. Wow, it's got tons of pictures. This is kind of dope. This can. You want this can? You can sell it, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I really just like my house back from all the bullshit that all these guys, all the problems that people are trying to cause intentionally.
Yeah.
Emotional, intentional distress, whatever. Well, they ought to go do something for themselves.
Yeah.
They're trying to earn a fucking living.
Yeah.
And then go chase somebody else. And all these people that go to church and criticize people, they need to fucking, you know, worry about themselves instead of stalking people and chasing them. They're the worst fucking people you can ever deal with. These fucking guys that go to church.
Who's that?
Well, the guys that go to church and criticize people and chase people because they don't have anything better to do except trying to tell somebody they're not worthy. That's all.
Well, that was an interesting encounter. I'm just opening my mail. I just finding a quiet place to open the mail, and I told you that I knew that guy was nearby because he wouldn't leave all his stuff. But so I ended up talking to that guy. He was a little crazy because, I mean, who's to say who's crazy? But he was kind of rambling and ranting about I don't know what. Anyway, I offered to give him like $2 or $3, and that's what I just had laying in my pocket. And he pulled out like a wad of cash, and he wanted to give me $20. So that's I didn't take the $20, but I'm like, he started ranting about something about fishing. I don't know. He clearly was had some issues going on there in his head, but yeah, that's a pretty typical day, to be honest with you. You don't know, these people go from like 0 to 100. So I kind of wanted to keep moving. So I'm indoors. I'm in a more controlled environment. That was kind of crazy out there with that guy. This stuff looked pretty time consuming to go through. And actually on the train, I took some time and I went through all this stuff. I mean, I could share with you some of these photos and tons of stickers. So my guess is the return address, I'm not going to share obviously, but it was from this guy who I believe made this zine called Dead Thugs. And this seems to be like a Bay Area zine. I don't know the year. I'm just assuming 99, 2000, maybe 98. But I mean, these black and white zines are so great. I mean, I had a zine in 1996. I think I made like 10 copies, and I just put it for free in front of some local skate shops in Long Island. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. I mean, obviously, back then, you know, when they made these zines, you know, you just basically go to a Xerox machine, you just run it through the copier, probably like 5 cents a black and white copy, and everything was cut and paste. Like these were actual, like a business card that you just like glue to the page and run it through the photocopy Xerox machine. You know, the zines definitely was 2000, and they always had like mixtape advertisements. A lot of hip hop. Hip hop was really like a impactful. Wow, I'm just noticing this now. This poem piece, 95. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so this is 99. So this is like hand drawn. Not sure who this artist is. Highlighter looks like. It's pretty cool though. So this is I think San Jose writers. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the West Coast stuff. I mean, I know I know like obviously the popular stuff but you know, writers there's so many writers like during the 90s and the early 2000s that it's in Minneapolis. I mean, these are I don't know how they acquired these flicks. Obviously a lot of trading you traded through mail, you traded flicks. That was really popular. That's how a lot of these photos. I know for a fact because I reached out to one of the artists, and he said, yeah, that was one of his flicks that he probably traded with somebody. But Totem 2. Yeah, like a lot of these writers. I guess you had to have been there during that time period. All TCI. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know who that is. It's dope. The quality of this is printed on. This is actual, like, film. This isn't a digital print. This is great. (2002). I've seen some of his newer freights. It's cool. It's like really putting me in like a time warp. I mean, it's one thing to sit down with friends and stuff, knowing that they have these flicks, but this just like randomly showed up in my mailbox. I was not expecting these at all. Clue? Look at those old cars. Yeah. It's another Totem 2-piece. This is from New York. This is the one flick from New York. Need KD. Probably this was painted in the Bronx, 2000. Where this was overseas. It's a cool Can 2 trackside. Wonder if this was overseas or it's painted in the US somewhere. It's cool. Diet. These KRL freights were really popular in Bushwick, Brooklyn at the time. I was there when all these were getting painted. So I mean, I probably had a picture of this as well, 2002. I don't have any pictures of these anymore. That's really cool. NIMS HM 99. This is crazy. This Saber piece. I have no idea where this was. I'm taking a guess in San Francisco somewhere. Some monikers. KR. Crink. Evade. Bill's Wheels. I used to get these magazines. It was like a skate catalog. Then they had a whole section of like graffiti flicks. That's actually my first introduction to West Coast graffiti, was through the Bill's Wheels magazines. I was getting those sent to me when I was young. And you got a solo artist. Okay, Defy, San Jose, Med, NY in San Jose. Okay, that's cool. The solo artist, Paris Soup, ASE, Seattle, Lunchbox. This is all freights. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but this is pretty great. I spent a lot of time flipping through this thing. I just love the whole concept behind it, and I'm putting my mind like imagining, you know, making one of these. And Strictly Illegal. I think this is the one that had a lot of. Yeah, this one had a lot of New Jersey in, I think, as well. So you young, this was in New York. KS, Ear Snot, O'Clock. I actually remember exactly where that was, that door. And you know, you see, to all the new guys, younger generations, trying to see what it was like, you had to put a text link to a website. That's as modern as the technology was back then. And there was just a few websites. I mean, there really wasn't that many. This was a famous spot. You see, it says "Turn Around" because he did. This was on Canal Street in Broadway, and this was actually this photo doesn't do it justice, but this was like on top of a billboard, on like the top of like a building, and what that meant was when you turn around, he had another piece on the other side of the street. It's pretty cool. Mace, Chip. This is a flyer for a Shepherd Ferry show, art show, 1999. It's pretty cool. See, he wasn't big then. He was super, 97, 99. I mean, that stuff must be really valuable, whatever was sold at this show. But at the time, like, the guy was probably really underground. You know, not, like, he was definitely not. There was no hype really other than people that really followed graffiti in the street. A While You Were Sleeping sticker. That's pretty cool. So this was a great magazine. This was Roger Gassman's original magazine. Clout. Another envelope. I didn't open yet. I was gonna open it on camera. It's kind of crazy. So this stuff's from the United Kingdom. Thanks so much. Look at this. He did a fresh paint New York piece from Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow. Fresh Paint, New York. Yeah, I really appreciate this. Thanks so much. This is awesome. A ton of stickers. Shake. Yeah, this is great. So this was a huge surprise as well. This is from a company called Hello Editions. They do these prints on, they're signed and numbered, these prints that you could put on the wall. Removable prints you could attach to the wall and they peel off and they don't damage the wall. I haven't applied it yet, but I'm gonna show you. So here's the instructions. It comes with instructions on how it works. I'll put a link in the description down below about how to reach out to these guys. They're on Instagram, they got a website, they got, I'm not sure what artists they're up to, but they have several artists you can choose from, the prints and the designs, the prints and the editions that they're putting out. Here's the information. I'll put a link down below, helloeditions.nyc. This is great. And as you can see, so this one is signed 38 out of 50. So they only did 50 of these rhyme prints. But it's pretty big, as you can see. I haven't found a good place to put it on the wall yet, otherwise I'd show you. But anyway, this is great. Thanks so much.